Hey, Sister Wives fans, we're going to talk about Janelle Brown, who seemed to struggle a little more than the other spouses over leaving Kody Brown to start her new life. And even though Sister Wives is on a mid-season hiatus, there's plenty of stuff still going on with the Browns in real time. But before we get into Janelle's struggle, which is happening in real time, lots of hints and red flags, click subscribe to follow us if you're not already. So Janelle Brown, unlike Christine Brown, hasn't got her footing yet on the show when it comes to her life after polygamy. But this most recent season filmed over a year ago, and then even now, Janelle is dealing with the residual effects of leaving Kody. Christine's theme seems to be good riddance to Kody after their decades-long polygamous marriage. And then, of course, there's Meri, who hung in there for a long time, hoping to entice Kody back. But when Meri finally made her move away begrudgingly, there's very little back, and she finally has no regrets for leaving. And I'd say Meri is probably best described today as a future-oriented businesswoman. Janelle, though, isn't afraid to talk about what she misses from her days of plural marriage, and one of those things involves her special time with Kody. But she's also been pretty open about sharing the pain that she wants to escape after her life imploded. And I think Janelle's been full of a lot of surprises since choosing single life and walking out on Kody. One of her confessions that dropped jaws, and it was kind of the last thing anybody thought they'd hear coming from Janelle. As the cameras zoomed in on Sister Wives, she confessed something she really missed about Kody. And what Janelle said had nothing to do with a ladder or Kody's handyman abilities. Don't forget, through the seasons, the other spouses talked about Janelle being Kody's cerebral wife. That was the phrase. Meri Brown said she wasn't jealous when Janelle joined the marriage as Kody's second wife because Meri thought Kody had found a buddy in Janelle. So in the Sister Wives book that all five of them wrote back in the day, Meri said she was the one who supplied Kody with intimacy and romance. And it kind of sounded like Meri was saying that that was something Janelle didn't have with Kody. But in recent seasons, Janelle has surprisingly talked about her long-running love affair with Kody during their marriage. She did say that she was a late bloomer, and Janelle said after years of marriage was kind of when it kicked in. And then after she left Kody, we heard Janelle saying she missed him in her bed. And of course, that stunned fans, stunned me. And obviously, Kody and Janelle had been intimate. They brought 6 kids into this world together. So, the pillow talk wasn't all they had, but the way her relationship with Kody was explained to us, at least in the book, it left fans thinking, maybe they only got intimate the 6 times that they made kids, but things have been clarified now. It wasn't until the last couple of seasons that fans started getting some real scoop from Janelle over her bedroom activities with Kody. And in fact, Janelle hinted to some hot and steamy times with her shared husband. Even Kody chimed in, dropping clues to some memorable sexy times with his second wife. And Janelle has offered enough hints to conclude that she misses being intimate with Kody, or at least that was the case with Janelle before Kody started making verbal attacks on Janelle over money. As season 19 rolled into the mid-season break, Kody was still talking about trying to salvage his marriage to Janelle. And then he learned she was moving away, and all that went down the drain. And Kody came off as a man devastated over the end of an era. But a lot of Sister Wives fans talked on social media alleging that they thought there was another source of sadness about Janelle. They heard Kody saying he and Janelle might be able to fix things, but some fans suspected Kody had an agenda other than any type of love for Janelle. And at this point, Kody already said publicly he didn't love any of his wives except Robin, but Janelle seemed to be a different case. She was a big breadwinner, brought in lots of cash to support Kody and their growing family from early on. Not only that, but Janelle shared everything financially, often putting herself last. And if you look when they first moved to Flagstaff, Kody and Robin rented and then they bought $1 million home. But Janelle was in an apartment and then moved into an RV to save up money so they could pay off Coyote Pass. And of course, look where that got her. She's been fighting Kody to get her fair share out of Coyote Pass for a while now. Janelle seems to have put way more into this marriage than she's gotten out. And now Kody only has Robin left, her and all her expensive dolls. So Kody may really need Janelle for her talent, that money-making talent of filling the family cookie jar up with cash. Recent reports suggested that Robin spent over $60,000 on dollies and doll clothes, something you'd never find Janelle doing. So fans wonder if Kody wants to bring Janelle back into his family so he can access her earnings. They'd be a bit of a buffer for Robin's reportedly lavish spending habits. However, despite Kody lobbying, Janelle didn't bite on a reunion. Instead, she decided a change of scenery was due, and in real time, she's moved out to the East Coast, lives near her daughter, Meri Brown Brush, and her family, and fans absolutely applaud Janelle's choice to reinvent herself away from Kody. And while making a new life is part of Janelle's plan, the other part may be about severing herself from this painful past with Kody. And Janelle made a post on social media about a detox, and it seemed to offer some hints about her trying to shake off negativity from the past. She's bought a bunch of land. She's planning to grow flowers on a farm and have a house designed to be what she wants, not what Kody or any other wife wants. And of course, Sister Wives fans love Janelle Brown, and they worry this big moves mean she may exit the show. Plus, whenever new episodes do air, Janelle has to listen to what Kody, Robin, and the others say about her. Christine and Meri are cordial, but you can't always say the same about Kody and Robin in their confessionals. In the first half of season 19, they seem to condemn Janelle over the whole Coyote Pass money. And, Robin and Kody spat off something negative, and then TLC producers want Janelle to make a rebuttal. So there's this nonstop back and forth between the exes, and maybe Janelle doesn't want to be a part of that anymore. But then again, maybe she could stay and they could go. So many Sister Wives fans are actively advocating for TLC to drop Kody and Robin and keep his exes on the air. But they are also worried if Kody and Robin stay on the show that Janelle might opt out to distance herself from Kody and the doll collecting wife. So maybe Janelle could be the first of Kody's ex-wives to get completely off the merry-go-round, get away from the defunct family, leave the TLC show, cut ties completely. But that's the last thing fans want, and it has them worried.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.